Hello, learning lovers. It is me, Angie, your spiritual hostess with the mostest, coming to you today with some messages. Do take a minute to look at the posted messages today for the Path of Freedom. I would also like to give a shout out to my daughter Bristol for her birthday today. Happy birthday, honey. I love you so, so much. You brought me just the greatest joys, and it was my pleasure to watch you grow up. And since you were 10 years old, and just an amazing human, and I'm constantly amazed and delighted with all of your energy and what you do with that. You're just a wonderful human, and I love you. So, whew. Without further ado, there's always some good, nice sense of healthy emotion here. Relationships on the bottom of the deck. We do have the energy of the lovers today. So let's just get a sense, general sense here of what's going on. Okay. We've got some acceptance, purpose, happiness, some grief book ending here, this acceptance energy. And that would be our advice from spirit. Bottom of the deck, of course, the relationships energy. So I do hope you find it interesting, like I did, terribly interesting, the Sabian symbols of the energy with Mercury and Uranus squaring. I did post that, and a couple of the dates that I honed in on were of similar vibrational frequency with regards to the Wheel of Fortune and double fives of change. So do have a look at that. I invite you to get your picture pages out and journal right along with me to see how that may be playing out for you. All week long, we've been plagued by twos, lots and lots of twos. So for me, that is a divine Y point. It's a which way are we going to go, George? And funny or not funny enough, I went to put away this deck. I always shuffle and usually put away without peeking because I like to be surprised. But bottom of the deck, environmental energy, was exactly what I wrote down at the bottom of my notes. Have we done this growing up, being snatched down by Hades there with that new moon and Virgo, the veil with her bride snatched off, the bride with her veil snatched off. So we can do some growing up here, and that Two of Swords, willful blindness, about what grown up do I have to do here, was fueled by Hades himself here with Persephone. Does it look like she is having a bad time? Doesn't to me. It looks like she's delighted. I mean, look at him. Just saying. Not only that, but there's a hot ass Ace of Wands right underneath that little keyhole energy there. I think this key here to your growing up here is to really look at these fears, exploring inside. We have that energy of the internal explorer here with us the next couple of weeks. We've got new blueprints of the 11 energy, that 32 internal explorers of 5. And then this shine all you crazy diamonds, this shine your light 44 energy on top of tons of 88s and 99s. Just saying, that's what's coming up. So we'll see where we go here. Let's look at, let's see if we can get some context here. Oh, you know what? I want some additional information here. Let's get some context here. Some context from the energy oracle. Okay, not wanting to combine energies at first here. I see. Attachment right there on the bottom, and there's our 5. Looking at these attachment issues where happy family is concerned, that 10 of cups, like that card that has come out the most. Oh my gosh, I really want to know if these are just like unicorn dreams and butterfly kisses and whatnot. But first chakra archangel Michael, an 8, wants to come back out here, and we do have the temperance energy. Oh my goodness, it's saying patience with your, oh, that's why. Okay. Howdy do. We had that garden and the gate already come out earlier here with envy at the bottom. See how she's inside holding on to diamonds and pearls, but then she's looking outside at all the gold and feeling envy when she already has. So we need to hold some gratitude here for what we already have inside the gate. It's taken a long time to put that beautiful garden together, but the key to the keyhole there on that Ace of Wands, she has it around her neck. Okay, so these kind of came flying out like crazy, but we'll be here for it. We all right, we can do it. Let's see what's going on here. We've got the 14 of carrying connections, also a 5. Okay. Well as we just talked about the patience energy, our envy 20, that judgment call energy, 16 of patience, our 30 of the garden and the gate, and 21 strategy here. And there's I think that's gonna bring some peace here. We did have that peace, my morning dove's feather that came out earlier in the week. And then we had the cardinal followed. There's even another key up the top of here. The key to this, and it says journal log. I just invited y'all to journal and answer those questions regarding looking back up at those couple of dates, regarding what was happening then on those particular dates that is now coming back around again. And did they do the growing up? Have we done the growing up? There's adjacent possibilities, that 24 energy of a 6 of the lovers. Okay, we're just kind of going with the flow here. We just flow. Let's see what's happening here. This is just kind of how they all flew out. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. Purpose, I know what I'm here to do. That temperance energy of patience. Happiness is for peace is going to require some strategy here. And it is the key element of I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. And with this grief energy, possibly having to leave something that's diamonds and pearls is great, but moving to gold. Okay, I'm attracted to those who serve my higher good. Then the garden and the gate, that's a choice. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. It doesn't mean we stay in that gate behind it just because we've lost something before. It was a lesson to help bring us some information, right? And if this person doesn't appreciate you, doesn't appreciate what they already have, if we're not appreciating what we have, worry, FOMO. She has what she needs, but she's fearing missing out on what's going on outside of her little cave there. Worry. She's worried that somebody else is having more fun than she is. I am learning that worry does not change an outcome. And usually when there's that FOMO energy there's a bit of that jealousy energy, not appreciating what we already have. People F around and find out. And then that's how they screw up what they already had that was going good. So definitely relatable to those Sabian symbols that I pulled earlier when Uranus and Mercury were squaring in with Leo and Taurus energy. So very fixed, stubborn energies. It's a certain feeling, okay? That feels, do I stay? Do I go? I don't want to have to worry about this right now because it's kind of fun. Maybe this is some kind of addiction or some kind of obsession. And we're worried that we're not going to be able to open the key to this Ace of Wands. Okay. And you got it around your neck. Past pain, okay, cannot dictate that you will never again have happiness moving forward. It just teaches you that next time around, we got to have some strategy, right? We can't go in like a child blindly going, oh, everybody's nice, just like we are. That's how we get clobbered. I've been clobbered plenty of times that way for trusting that, oh, that other person would never do that because I would never do something like that, right? And then we get our A double asterisk handed to us to show, oh yeah, you don't think that that person is going to change their mind on a dime, even if you're diamonds and pearls, somebody gold and shiny walks past, and all of a sudden they're missing out on that. Okay, but be sure, like, don't let the door hit you in the asterisks, because once that gate is closed, it should always be closed. You've already seen who they were. They made their choice. Let them lay in it. Let them lay in the bed that they made for themselves. Maybe they'll fear missing out on a good night's sleep ever again because they lost you. Who knows? Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Adjacent possibilities. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay, we can put you all away since we already showed the CADs. And again, they are posted on my community post. And yes, go Bucks here with tonight as our first home game tonight. And it's so chilly here though today. Man, like who wants to do that? Another 5 of change, door to spirit. Lots more gold energy there. And there's our dove of peace. There it is. That's what I was talking about. Okay, let's go ahead and see where we go here. Let us use, I have my mermaid deck. She out on repair right now. I got to repair an edge here, and I'm going to give it a whirl. And I didn't even realize this was the card. Lots of wheels. The wheels in the bus go round and round. Lots of wheels. Maybe it's a damaged wheel. Maybe you got burned the first time around. The first time you went out of this gate, but it was again for a lesson, because we do have caring connections here coming up for offer. All right, let's see where we go. What are we going to use since we don't have a water deck? Since we don't have a water deck, we're going to go ahead and use that Tarot of the Night on the split, 4 of Wands, the 1111 card. So with that gold energy of 9 of Pentacles, lower octave Empress energy, lower octave Queen of Pentacles energy, definitely an energy of single, independent, ready to mingle. You are doing just fine by your dang self. Okay. It's definitely taken some strategy to get there, but that is okay because we've learned that worrying doesn't change a dang thing. Yeah, we're letting go of what was 10 of Wands so that it can turn into that Ace of Wands there in the environmental energy. Looks like you're doing that. Well, let's keep it going. Definitely not smooth sailing, though. Rome wasn't built overnight. 3 of Pentacles energy, starting again energy, restarting, being attracted to people that serve our highest good. There is the World card energy, restarting, splitting with that 4 of Wands again. Okay. 2 more shuffles I just heard. What did I say about that? 10 of Cups. I want to know if that is like, are we happy with what we have? Or we keep thinking there's 10 of a cup, 10 of a cups outside where we are? I don't know. Outside of the gate, is it safer out there or in there? I love this 10 of Cups because it's about pentacles falling from the sky. And pentacles fall from the sky when we have the self-love and wish fulfillment within our own selves, 9 of Cups. Then when we get the 10 of Cups, that is, we've raised the vibration and attract that energy to us. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a pipe dream energy. So 2 times coming out here on the pre-shuffle in both of these decks. 3 of Wands, Hanged Woman, and Sun energy. Wanted to show up, going outside towards that sun. Now, Two of Swords, we did see the other night here, having to make a decision between going towards our own sun of happiness. There's that Queen of Wands energy, more gold and lavishness, connecting door to spirit, because the Queen of Wands energy is super, super great at manifesting. There's another two of Wands with that choice of action. She's holding on to a skeleton there. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. A choice of action. That's where we're at. All right. What is this? Choice of action. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go here. What is this truth? We're accepting things I cannot change. Something to do with the Emperor here. There is a shield and a full moon. This could be coming up. I've been talking about the Pisces full moon. It is a lunar eclipse. That is some major energy here. Could be an Emperor approaching, crossing by the Swords energy with some kind of truth. We'll see where that goes. Let's look at this purpose. Patience to walk towards our sun. So see how these are opposing energies with the winter and then this summer sunny energy. And there are those yellow roses, which can be denoting peace. Okay. See, I just heard ceasefire. Ceasefire. Okay. Strategy here, happiness. I know that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Okay, but we got to get that path open and not stay inside that gate because of grief. What's this strategy? Balance. Been seeing that a lot as well. Six of Pentacles, and there's that fall energy. So we have winter, summer, fall. Okay, we just started fall. We also have Ten of Swords and grief. Oh my gosh, you can't write that better. Our Ophelia card. We are reinventing ourselves. We are understanding now more of what we want than ever. And that's how we get to the Ace of Swords, guys, is from the Ten of Swords. So it's in the environmental energy here. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And what we may have lost is a caring connection in the past that cannot be changed. Or if this is coming back around, we'll see if the Ace of Cups comes out. That can also be a renewal. That can be a renewal. You probably can't see these cards because they're super. There we go. Yeah, failure. Understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. If someone FOMO'd this or FOMO'd you in a caring connection to do something else, and that's a 20 card, this is what the crossroads for you is now. Are we going to do, what do we learn from that? What do we learn from that? What's going on with this envy energy? Oops, that's on my bottom. What's going on with this envy energy? Three of Wands. Again, with the manifesting, Two of Wands is the manifestation, the ask, like figuring out what to do, which Two of Wands, which action should I take? Three is we've decided, but just like in the Two of Wands of the pre-shuffle, she's still holding that past skeleton. But this time in her other hand, she's got a scepter that has a snake of knowledge wrapped around it. Also getting a little bit of beehive energy here with that relationships card. Tapping into the community, again, raising our vibration with our friends, our hive, our tribe. Okay, I'm gonna go like that. You know, why fuss? And also, I'm such a tactile learner and like writer. Like I have to have my hands on it, and I'll feel the vibration. Feel the vibration. Sometimes here again, called it scared to go out of that gate because someone was not very kind here in the past or in maybe even lots of times. There is a pathway leading out to this golden city. I think the golden city, okay, for us, maybe that's door to spirit energy. There's that Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Again, we did see the pre-Empress energy in the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, 42 is in addition a 6 energy. All right, let's keep going here. So advice from spirit is make sure that when we've had grief about losing something, we then appreciate what it is we do want. Maybe we learn to appreciate ourselves. Maybe we've reinvented ourselves here. In addition, there at the bottom of the deck, this is crossing by in our environment, a golden opportunity opening up when we learn how to appreciate what others have without envying it, or appreciate what we have and our own skills. Okay, we know what we have to offer, and then we're able to siphon out and make that Two of Wands decision. She's still all up in her feels here with this Three of Wands. She's still swimming in it. So maybe you feel like everything around you is kind of swirling. There is a lightning bolt there. It's a little bit stormy. It's a little stormy there. Let's keep going here. 1, 2, 3. Our opportunity is going to require strategy, opportunity for happiness. You're coming out as the emperor here by the full moon. And the situation is, it's a big BFD, guys, because this is all about your ultimate happiness after all. And you've got to be the one in charge of that. And you've got to be the one to balance your energy. Okay, recent past, you've done walked away from something, another full moon, double full moons on top of each other. Maybe you've walked away from this caring connection. I learned to accept the things I cannot change. Maybe we thought it was caring, but then Spirit is letting us know here, advice from Spirit is we've got to be able to get up from that Ten of Swords, not hang on to the grief of this betrayal, if that's what this was for you. And it takes patience to find our happiness. It's there. It is here to challenge what is it that we want, and are we going to make that same choice again? Okay, did we do the growing up that we needed to do? These golds and reds here are training for me. Definitely, definitely it is a decision. We saw that Two of Swords with the Sun. It does feel like, though, this is Spirit knows you've been going through it here, right in the middle. And they're saying, hang on, baby girls and boys, we got justice coming. And more of that. I just got double chills down both arms. Strategy, balance. The balance is part of the strategy, as is this temperance energy, putting our puzzle pieces of ourselves together. She's holding the sword of truth. Okay, that Ace of Swords on the bottom. Near future energy, Seven of Pentacles, the energy here of Swan Lake, all the hard work that it takes, the dedication, the bruises, the cuts, the nasty feet. If you've ever seen a ballerina's feet, I know my sister's a ballerina and she still teaches to this day, like decades. And whew, is that a lot of sacrifice? She gorgeous. Hi, Brian, if you're watching. And this does always remind me of her too. Kind of looks like her there. It's my Brian card. Okay, so near future energy, whatever you've been planning and working on diligently, this time around with a different strategy. You used different, you got a different brand of seeds, you used a different kind of fertilizer. It's a more balanced soil. Okay, the weather was better this year. Let's see what the block here when this caring connection was. Eight of Wands. Fast, passionate communication and or travel. So maybe he walked away because an emperor traveled. Maybe this is also, it can be communication, but in a reverse, this is someone not talking to you, not saying what needs to be said. And you're like, well, what am I supposed to do with that? I'm out. Eight of Wands reversed could also be, especially with the Empress. We're not seeing the Emperor. We're not seeing the Empress yet. This is definitely tuning into the yang side of our energy with this decision, making some decision like a boss. And that could be, make sure we're not communicating it in a way that we wouldn't want it to be communicated to us, because fast and passionate can also be someone flying off at the mouth, right? And making sure we're not doing that because we've matured, we've grown up, remember? Let's see what else has happened. What does Spirit want us to know? Page of Pentacles. Everything good comes with going through it first. It really does. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Temperance energy. I'm finding the pieces, the puzzle pieces of my life so that I can find peace. So that I can find peace. Okay. And then the money comes when we find that inner sense of self and peace. It's hard to close that box once it's opened up, but when you know what your sun is, Spirit is saying, remember everything, have patience, because everything ebbs and flows. There cannot be good without some, we'll just say, negative or trying times, because what comes out on the other side of that gate can be all of this learning, this knowledge that we gained. Two of Pentacles still, and the outcome of the energy. I am aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. Are you finally ready to let that light, especially we saw it in the Four of Wands, that light, she's going up to meet her prince there. She's never walked up those steps before. And again, this full moon book ended here. We got full moon, full moon, full moon. And then the only other one is right over her. Okay. Or excuse me, on our outcome energy. And then advice from Spirit will also get here. Advice from Spirit is go towards that truth. No matter what's kind of around you, might be feel like you're up to your hips in it, but appreciating what we have, and don't worry about the rest, because worrying is only going to delay what it is that we want. Okay, let's see here. We got going on for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Even if we're bored of getting clobbered. Okay. What else? Queen of Swords. Okay. Make a decision. What is your truth? Are we going to let the past follow us like this in this gate picture here? Are we going to let it dictate that, oh, I'm never putting myself out there again? We're holding on to that truth. Okay. I know that hurts. I know that Ten of Swords sucked a double asterisk. I knows it. Let's keep seeing Two of Pentacles. Again, our heart on lockdown with that Ace of Wands. Love lockdown, Kanye. Okay, Magician energy on this Four of Cups. Raise your vibration. This is all four aces of potential. And what's the Queen of Swords? Need to face the truth about a successful completion of a cycle. We don't want that same cycle to repeat itself, okay? We've already learned the lesson. Losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, and that is it. End of story. We got to go outside the gate again, though. 33, 21, and 30, 33. We got to go outside the gate, though. Even when faced with, okay, what I got is all right. No, this card, she is envying the gold outside, even though she's holding a big ass plate of diamonds and pearls there. She's holding her own. but she wants what's out there instead. This is environmental energy. This could be the person or situation here that is surrounding you. Whatever that is, even if we're up to our hips in it, you got to keep going. Are you going to hold on to that skull of fear? Or are you going to hold on to your staff of knowledge and your wisdom that you have gained? And you changed, right? You can change yourself into anybody that you want to. Okay. Successful completion of what cycle? Of it's a choice, some kind of a lover's cycle here. We've been seeing that lover's card like crazy. So after that, Three of Cups reunion energy. I'm late for an important date. And there's that rabbit. I've been hearing and feeling rabbits. And it's a mix between Velveteen Rabbit, I just want to be real, and Watership Downs, like of suffocating. So are we wanting commitment, but at the same time fearing it? Six of Swords. Moving into calmer waters here. When we face our truth, okay, a choice reappears. And I said, did we grow up? Did they? Let's see if we can see that on the environmental energy. What is going on here? I'm going to move you guys over here. What is this environmental energy? Okay, facing, Ace of Swords, truth, that is being held by Justice and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's our temperance energy. A cracked sense of self-esteem here. That mirror image just was, this crushed our baby hearts. It did. Worrying about getting crushed again, though, is only going to attract that again, because we're supposed to learn our strength from it, right? Environmental energy, there it is, Six of Cups. Reunion coming back around. In the past, this is someone who this is physical abandonment. The truth of why they physically left. Judgment call, 20. There's so many 20s. And again, out of the dark and into the light. Okay. Two of Wands, still here. This is a decision of action that either your yang, your masculine side of your own self, will have to be making, or this is a person that is coming at you to heal something, to tell some kind of a truth about the past, about a past action or decision that they made, where they held on to an old skull of the past instead of heading towards the moon. Queen of Pentacles. They had you already. She's holding that key. Pre-Empress energy of the Nine of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle. And then here's that Queen of Pentacles, lower octave of the Empress. They had an Empress. Who had the key? You were about ready to go out the gate and something happened, didn't it, guys? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it did. Well, karma a biatch, because that shattered sense of self, of this situation. Now, what spirit wants them to know, or your masculine energy to know, like, stop obsessing about it. This could be them obsessing about how they hurt you, and that's why they want to come here with some sort of truth about what actually really happened with this Two of Wands action, telling you what happened in the past. Knight of Pentacles. That's the outcome energy. It might be slow, but she's holding a Sith here. Another sword. Then this is a reliable source of energy. I think this is telling the truth this time. Ace of Swords. I think they might have felt the wrath of karma, of their own judgment, what was done what they did to somebody else has been done to them, and now they really get and understand the lesson because of that. Mm, mm, mm. That did not feel good. Okay, it's just a reinvention of self. It tests our strength, doesn't it? But we know the truth of this. We know what truth of this full moon has to be revealed for ourselves, for our own energy. So we've got Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands here on the table in the yin and then the yang. Lot of full moon energy over here. 0 over here. Except in that Two of Wands, the full moon is outside of the cave. Yep. What is this truth that they want to reveal about the past is they let you pass them by. Uh, they let that ship pass. There's regret here that wants to be expressed. This is an offer of peace, guys, with that dove flying in. This could be something that changes everything. Okay, so extended outcome, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, Angel of the Night, the Hierophant. They are saying that they learned the lesson not only with the Hierophant, but have become an expert at it. I learned from this. The Angel of the Night is in the environmental energy with this Five of Cups, watching that ship pass by. And this is unique to this deck only. This is the Angel of the Night card. It's a 79th card. And she says, you've done enough work. Okay. I can take it from here. I got you. So if this is your yang energy, this is you slicing through the BS and not needing anymore to know why they did what they did, because this is throwing caution to the wind. Like, I know that I cannot let that affect me moving forward. I can't just stay inside this garden gate the rest of my life. I got to go out there. I got to go chase that gold. And it does start with me appreciating what I have in my environment already. If this is not a relationship for you, if this is another person, they had FOMO and they're coming here to tell this Ace of Swords truth about why they made that judgment call. It's slow coming. She's got a scar on her face. They've been through some things. They definitely are, definitely regretted it because they knew. I think they knew you saw through them with the Queen of Wands here and the Hierophant. They knew that you already had the answers or you saw right through them. If they learned a lesson about throwing caution to the wind without a care in the world, they feeling it now. They watched that ship pass in the night, which was you. They knew that you had the key for them. They didn't want to hear about it. They wanted to go do what they wanted to go chase the gold outside when they already had diamonds and pearls. I mean, that is another way you can interpret that. This is a lot of, a general reading, so you have to then apply it to however that energy resonates for you. So let's get you some advice cards here. Let's get some advice cards. What wanted to come along? Endless opportunities. We did see that adjacent possibilities with that lavender door wanting to open itself up. What was this? What is advice here for this caring connection, if this is something you're walking toward or away from? Those walking away from a caring connection, learning to accept the things that I cannot change. What is advice for those walking away from a caring connection? What is advice for those walking away? Thank you, right there. nature's signs, the buds, all those energies. So, water energy here, be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. The morning dove. Okay. Learn the lesson and let it go here. Acceptance. Okay. Open our hearts and minds to the new. What about those who are in their emperor energy? We are in the uptick, moving up to the full moon of our lunar roller coaster. So that is the energy of the emperor. So you're taking action here towards your happiness for sure. Those who are moving towards a new connection. Okay. It's transformation. We had that come out earlier as well. This is something very new. It's not something like you've experienced before. It is balance. We've been seeing that all week, and she has the wings of a dragonfly here. This is crossed by flourish, another dragon wings card. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life and those of others. Just wow, learn from your experience. It's moving on, learning from this, transforming the energy, finding your own balance. And now you know this is going to take strategy this time. We're not just the little kid in the yard going, oh, yes, sure, I love you too. We're not taking the word for it, because getting clobbered and you had to reinvent yourself, you know that you don't need to learn that lesson again. Okay, especially when we are facing that like a boss, like a queen of swords, and that brings this conclusion here with this full the world energy 21. And then what comes after that? Did we do the work? The choice is coming again. If this is a reunion, a recycle, I said the energy is looping back around here. Especially if you've moved on to calmer waters from this lover's energy and they coming back around to test you. What you gonna do when they come for you again? This time I say we focus on our experiences. It's not that we stay stuck in the gate, guys. You are the Queen of Pentacles here. That is pre-Empress energy. You are opening Pandora's box, that Page of Pentacles there with this information coming, 2 pages here. Spirit saying it's coming. Justice is coming. Your happiness is coming. Just be patient. Okay, could be somebody that has a birthday in the winter. That clock is set on 10/11th. Maybe October 11th has some kind of energy there for you, but their truth and information is coming your way. Okay, it is coming your way. And we do have all 4 aces of potential. Okay. It's a coming. It's a coming. Why do I want one more? I always want one more card, don't I? Let's quickly get here. If this was someone you walked away from, what was their energy here on their ascension path? Why were they here for you? What lesson was this, or what were they experiencing? Where was this person's energy? To reprogram your soul so that you could release, raise your vibration, and reclaim your bad self. Okay, that's why. And that right underneath that Queen, Divine Feminine. Okay, we'll take it. And underneath that, King, you are balancing, find balance. You are finding balance within your own energy in order to receive the gift, the Holy Grail, the cup, the Ace of Cups that we're not seeing on the board quite yet. I mean, 4 to 4 trust there, that little heart energy. ask, listen, and allow. Know it's coming. We've got to be in this energy of surrender at that Pisces full moon. Okay. It's on offer. What is on the bottom of that deck, which is the environmental energy of what you walked away from, a karmic connection, releasing the past. It still sucks, however. I know. What about High Priestess? High Priest. It still sucks. I know. All right, we'll keep him out here. Fine. Personal empowerment. Yes, we learned the damn lesson. I feel like this person is just behind you. Maybe they're coming to say that they learned the lesson. They'd like to harmonize 9 to 9. Nines are the end. Personal empowerment. Let your light shine. Could be. All right, we'll take that transformation. What about this new relationship we're walking towards? Clearing energy blocks, balancing of the chakras. There's those music speakers there, amplifying, activating the higher chakras crossed by. That's a 1-to-1 energy. And soul merger. And look at how the chakras here are in both of these cards. Two people of balanced energy when you know who you are. Okay, and it just took this other person. Now, if they've learned their lessons, they'll be able to explain with detail why they done what they done. And if it's just a simple, I'm sorry, you know how to close that door. Soul merger, ebb and flow. I just did a private birth chart interpretation yesterday, and we had the cranes come out there. That's pretty dang neat. Soul merger, and there's another butterfly of transformation of I am enough and letting go of expectations. They had that expectation that FOMO that the other thing would be better, and I think not. I think it happened right back to them. They got their judgment call either from that other person, if it was a person or a place they went to in lieu of you, and they got their ass handed to them by spirit with that judgment card, and it's put them in 9 swords. They're gonna feel exactly what you felt in order to be able to make a different decision this time, and they better come correct. All right, what does, these are so slippery, so I'm not gonna riffle trickle there. Let me just go through. This is Liz's deck, half Liz's deck and half what lies beneath this karmic relationship. What did collective not know or not want to know, possibly just releasing the past karmic relationship? Why did it go? Thank you. That's a lot. Red lipstick stains. Okay. Yeah. Divorce, breaking a contract. They possibly had a private relationship going on here, especially if someone wore red. And then we have toxic. And the first time I saw that card, I thought it was a glass of brandy. Brandy. But it is actually like a cologne bottle. Okay, well, it is a karmic relationship after, right? Yeah, crossed by secrets, karmic relationship, private relationship, 2 different decks, same energy. They're a cheater. Okay. And that can even be with work, with trusting somebody else's word and their family over yours, of friends. Maybe that these things weren't even true. Okay. Don't know. Everybody's situation, of course, is going to be different. I have the the left side of the number line, the negative integers deck. What about this new relationship here? What are the positives here coming towards us? What do we need to know that we either don't know, or maybe a sign for us that this is the person who's cleared their own energy blocks, a soul merger energy with these two cranes, past life, soulmate energy intertwining. I want to take you on a date. Okay, Knight of Cups energy. I miss you. Crossed by, I miss you. Okay, anything else? Anything else? We got that High Priest and that Harmonize. Okay, let your light shine. Definitely. Yeah, again, we got this setting the record straight. They want to explain some things. Oh, and maybe even have a special date afterwards. I ain't judging. Go have you fun. You're a grown ass adult. Okay, that's funny. If they want to set the record straight here, crossing energy, sex shop, and I need alone time. Maybe you just found a new toy and you're not so sure anymore because you're like, I don't know if I even need you anymore. Just kidding. Kidding, not kidding. You know me. I kid. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out the message. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking the video, and especially sharing the video if this is resonating for you about someone that you know. We are information sharers here, and that's why I love you so much. I will talk to you next time. Much love from me to you.